Welcome to The Terrible Take, a daily segment telling Steelers Nation what's on our mind. I'm Bryan. Who will ultimately be the Pittsburgh Steelers starting quarterback in the team's Week 1 road game against the Cincinnati Bengals? As we sit here in late June, it certainly seems like newcomer Mitch Trubisky will be under center to start that contest. If indeed that's the case, where will rookie quarterback Kenny Pickett land in that Week 1 pecking order? Is it plausible that the team's first-round selection in the 2022 NFL Draft winds up starting his rookie season as the number 3 quarterback and thus an early season inactive? In short, yes, it's plausible. Look, like most of you listening to this, I was hopeful that the 12 off-season practices would at least provide a little hope that Pickett would at least come out of them with us being optimistic about him being the team's backup. That wasn't the case, however, as football in shorts was mostly played with Mason Rudolph backing up Trubisky. No, that's not outlandish and unthinkable. It's just not what most of us hope to hear. Obviously, training camp now awaits, and quite a bit can happen from the end of July until September 11th. Even so, it feels like a huge uphill battle for Pickett at this point when it comes to him being the team starter against the Bengals. Honestly, I have completely given up on that being a possibility now. What about the number 2 spot, though? Well, I hate to play history teacher here, but I need to remind everyone what the original plan was for quarterback Ben Roethlisberger after he was selected in the first round of the 2004 NFL Draft. Kevin Colbert has told that story several times over the years. That story included him saying that the original plan was for Roethlisberger to be the third-string quarterback for his rookie season. Obviously, things didn't go as planned due to Charlie Batch getting injured during that summer and then starter Tommy Maddox getting injured in Week 2 of the 2004 season. The rest, as they say, is history. Now, Roethlisberger did enter the NFL as an underclassman, so there is that. Additionally, Pickett enters the NFL having played 5 seasons at Pitt. There's quite a bit of difference there. Additionally, Colbert is no longer the Steelers' general manager. Omar Khan is, so we can't necessarily go 100% off of what decision was made in 2004. So, as we get ready to welcome the month of July, the month that the Steelers training camp gets underway in, where do I come in at on this topic now? Well, quite honestly, I think as long as Rudolph remains in Pittsburgh, it's quite plausible that he'll be Trubisky's backup to start the 2022 regular season. That said, I have been on record since the drafting of Pickett in thinking that it's quite plausible that Rudolph will ultimately get dealt by Week 1. Look, Pickett opening the 2022 regular season as the third-string quarterback certainly won't make a large portion of the fan base happy, and especially if he plays above the line during the preseason. I get it. That said, Pickett starting the regular season as the third stringer won't be the end of the world. Yes, he's older than most rookie quarterbacks, but sitting and watching a lot during his rookie season could wind up helping him in the long run once he finally does become the team starter. No, I have no idea how this will all play out, but I do think the fan base should prepare for the possibility of Pickett being in street clothes when the Steelers play the Bengals in Week 1. It's a very plausible notion as June comes to a close. Be sure to follow us at SteelersDepot.com and check out episodes of The Terrible Take every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And check out The Terrible Podcast with myself and Alex Kozora every Tuesday and Friday for the remainder of the offseason.